Hi. Hi, Seda. This is Anton giving you your LinkedIn profile critique, and I'm going to start with your answers to my questions, and then we'll go to your profile. So, clearly, you're selling some sort of a software. I'm not quite clear on who you want to sell it to, so that's going to impact, the overall critique that I'm giving you here today. Um, but I want to point out what you're looking at here. Um, all of these uh, this feedback you gave me, it's indicating to me that um, it's a good start, but you need to think much more in terms of what the product you're selling gives to your customer, right? Because you're right, they think that it's going to be a big investment of their time. Um, you know they think it's a big expense and they don't know about the ROI, but this is this is this is kind of far removed, right? Like you haven't, you're a couple of points in and 3 points in and you haven't really said what does this do, right? Like what results will your software produce for your customer. So, see, in copywriting, in LinkedIn profile writing, I have a filter that I read any words through, and the filter is how vague is this? How abstract is this? And this is a little bit too abstract and vague for me to understand what you're selling. And that's also a big problem for your customers. So if I don't understand it, they don't understand it. And so you need to say here, um, I help this kind of company, and then you implied that the company was someone with a technical product. Um, so a sales and technical product. I don't really know what that means, right? And I don't think, I might be wrong, but I don't think that your target customer identifies with this. Um, so if it's a technical product, are you talking about like, a company that makes like Whirlpool washing machines, stoves? Are you talking about like companies that make MP3 players? Um, I don't know, right? So you need to be specific. Are you talking about like a sales technical product? Are you talking about like companies like Salesforce.com? Like it's so broad right now that I couldn't hone in on who you're trying to talk to. Okay, and you need to do that in your profile. So you need to be really clear on who it is you're talking to, and then that's the first thing you do is you put that you identify who you're talking to. You say, hey, my name is Seda Yusuf. I help this kind of tech company get this result, and in this you're implying that it's going to give them a better ROI. But in what way are they getting an ROI? Are they saving time on bookkeeping? Are they automating their social media so that, they just get tons and tons of leads? Are they, you know what I'm saying? Like like I have not been able to paint a picture in terms of what you're doing. But when you figure that out, you say, I help the so and so type of tech company, you know, uh, save money on taxes with the software, speed up their bookkeeping, whatever, right? So you need to really think about this. And this is just one sentence. You might think that it's not important, but actually I think it's way more important than any other thing on your whole profile, because if you can't communicate exactly what it is you deliver here, then you've already lost the battle. There's no communicating if you can't communicate in one sentence, you can't communicate in a few paragraphs. It's impossible. It's like a law of the universe. um, and then once you do that, you need to go back here. So you said, they're frustrated because they don't want to invest their time. Yeah, that's their frustration about changing from what the system they have now to the system that they want later on. But what's the frustration in the first place that caused your company to create a software? What problem does that software solve? Right? You haven't told me, so I can't answer that question for you. But once you know what problem it solves, you need to remind the person of that problem. Remind them of how much struggle and pain they're in right away, because that's when they'll listen to you. So you have to say, hey, are you burning through your bottom line because you know because of your bookkeeping system, or because you can't get enough leads, or because um, your advertising is ineffective? Remind them of their pain. Or you could also do the opposite. It's like kind of hint at a huge promise of benefit of a land of milk and honey where everything is awesome and they don't have to worry about their pain anymore. So you can do it either way. Um, and then once you kind of establish exactly what the problem is, then all you have to do is go into what you as a solution are, what you do, and then you can sell them on how easy the software is, the results other people are getting with the software. You know what I'm saying? Like, did this person, you mentioned ROI. Can you mention a few people who doubled their ROI because of the software? And a bunch of people who swear on their mother's graves that it's not difficult to use? You understand? So you open with the big problem, you remind them of a problem in the most compelling way. Then you present yourself or your product as the solution. And then you have a big call to action saying, hey, connect with me right now. And since you're selling something really complicated, it sounds, or not complicated, but it looks like you're selling something pretty large, something pretty. I think what you need to do is give away something, give away a report, give them, or even give them a free critique, an analysis of the business. You know, you could say, look, I'll give you a free analysis of your business to show you exactly down to the penny how much money you could be saving or making, and I'll prove it to you. All you have to do is take this email and connect with me. Click the blue connect button in my, click this blue connect button kind of thing. So I hope that helps. I wish I could have been more specific with my advice, but uh, I just kind of rolled with what I had. So I hope you appreciate that, and that's my answer. And have a good day. Of course, if you want me to actually, if you actually want to work with me so that I can do this for you, um, you can hire me to write this LinkedIn profile. The price is $250. Um, I'll be happy to do that, and of course, satisfaction is guaranteed. So anyway, you have a great day, and good luck with your LinkedIn profile.